Hello, Royalties of Peace, turning the storm back to peace that has no storm, looking on to perfect peace. How we all doing today? Today is Wednesday of March 22nd, 2023. Today is Wednesday, March 22nd of 2023. My respect to us all traveling this road of peace in the storm, back to peace that has no storm, looking on to perfect peace. It's not an easy road, but it is a possibility to reach perfect peace. Must we hold on to the expected? Was I trying to explain to one of my daughters that energy is beautiful, but we want to stay with positive energy without enabling a negative energy. It's like oxygen, clean air versus a dusty air. Clean air versus dusty air. It is very important to know the difference of the need of breathing in clean air and not dusty air. The need of purification. The air is clean, but we make it dusty. Must we be able to purify the air? Did I say that energy is positive? Must energy stay positive? Do not turn it into negative energy. Must we understand the two kinds of energy that exist? The positive energy that exists, we have the kinetic and the potential energy. The kinetic is the moving energy, and the potential energy, the energy of stationary, of staying in the same place. Not at work does not mean you are not at work. It's what I was trying for the children to understand. I was trying for my daughter to understand that being not at work does not mean you are not at work. Labor or not being in labor can be positive. It is better to be at a resting place than being a problem trying to work. It's very important for us to understand the difference between the positive energy and the negative energy. If you are at work, no matter how good the work is, no matter the right place, if you are not with the right mind, you enable a negative energy that disrupts the workplace. You need to stay with a positive energy. Our making of negative energy is like daydreaming in reality. Impossible to enable a negative energy. But enforcing what is not in existence into existence only jeopardizes our reaching a complete goal. It is very important for us to understand all this, so we build a good generation of well upbringing, understanding their energies of expected, the potential and kinetic energy. Some feel depressed when they are not at work. Some have the potential to work, potential to enable their kinetic energy, but being kept like reserved players. When there is one in the field with kinetic energy supposed to be of potential energy, of reserved player. When one is exhausted in the field, there is always one, a reserved player, to replace the one exhausted. Why keep punishing the one needing to rest? Why giving them more work of exhausting? It's only jeopardizing the work. It's very important for us to know how to apply our being. It's not about being white. It's not about being black. It's not about being elder or being a junior. It's not about being the commissioner or being the servant. It's not about being the master or the servant. If the master is exhausted, it is okay for the servant to pick up. It is very important to know how to be a master, even though a servant, and a servant and a master to know how to be a servant, even though a master. We must be able to know how to play all roles of being a master or a servant, because it's a labor, it's a job, it's not a completion. Our completion is of battlefield free, where there is no need of a master nor a servant. We are all master and servant of self. When we reach perfect peace, a battlefield free, the gaseous state is battlefield free, should have no affliction. While on the journey to battlefield free, we experience these collisions that are trying to get into existence, and we peace still the storms. When it shows up, you don't give up. When you see the ripple, you fix it. That is how we walk of self, being master and servant. You must first of all realize the master and servant you are of self to be able to walk with the other. When you lose the master that you are, you begin to feel inferior unto the other. And they being the master over you, you begin to lose the understanding of who you are, also master and a servant. Everyone takes turn. Those who don't feel like giving turn unto others are also falling short of understanding the servant that they are, keeping only of the master of themselves, and arrogance they begin to struggle with exhaustion of self in the field, having a negative expression, the negative energy, growing without their understanding. They need to remind each other before we even reach that state of disruption. They need to maintain the same language from the beginning until the end, so no one falls short. Enough of changing of the names. Let us work with what we already have of positive energy, negative energy, potential or kinetic energy can already fulfill every enabling that we need to know. Trying to find new names of philosophy and every other name, all is the same expression. Should we have the same mindset no matter what name it is? That even if you forget the name, you will know exactly what is being expressed. It's the same character we're expressing of battlefield free seeking. The French may say bonjour, the English may say good morning. Bafuchu may say afuno, sounding like babble to your ears, but all meaning the same. If we hold on to perfect peace, we will not struggle with even the babble of languages. Because we have this struggle, our languages begin to look like babble. Because there's a struggle. Some are saying good evening instead of good morning. That when they use their language, it's a struggle to tell which place they are in, they are of. Are you the one with exhaustion, being the master, or the reserved player for too long, needing to replace the other in the field? Labor is beautiful. It's only a jeopardy because there are some in the labor field exhausted, throwing tantrums, and every negative energy in the labor field begins to be of a struggle. Some don't want to go to work, but love to work. There is nobody who doesn't want to return to perfect peace. The journey, like labor, must we understand what we need to reverse every complication back to uncomplicated while on the journey. It is time for us to really sit and reflect together like a people of humanity, and not just of being a man or a woman, but of a mind battlefield free, a human being. Let us see the human being we are before we start dividing ourselves of being a woman or a man. Knowing when a woman takes the place of a man does not replace the man, but rather the need of change, a time of restoration, because we are in a place of where we have exhaustion and need of restoring the negative energy back to positive energy. I hope this beautiful short video enable us to sit and reflect of what we are missing of our field of perfect peace enabling. Being the master must know the servant in self, and being the servant must know the master of self, so we fall not short with low self-esteem and arrogance, but rather be with humble pride towards each other, journeying to perfect peace. Peace stills the storm, back to peace that has no storm, looking on to perfect peace. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next Wednesday video. This is spring. Let us spring out with expected. Let us sprout with beauty. Let us sprout with humble pride. Thank you all for watching. Let us sprout with humble pride, royalties. It is very important for us to sprout with humble pride and teach the young the wellness of our being. Positive. Recovering all negative energy back to positive energy. Thank you for watching.